A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequence of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. The serpent, the king, the tiger, the stinging wasp, the small child, the dog owned by other people, and the fool, these 7 ought not to be awakened from sleep. A wise man should restrain his sense like the crane and accomplish his purpose with due knowledge of his place, time, and ability. The life of an uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog, which neither covers its rear end nor protects it from bites of insects. Accumulated wealth is saved by spending, just as incoming fresh water is saved by letting out stagnant water. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes the whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. Wealth, a friend, a wife, and a kingdom may be regained, but this body, when lost, may never be acquired again. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. Treat your kid like a darling for the first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them. By the time they turn 16, treat them like a friend. Your grown-up children are your best friends. The loss of life causes but a moment's grief, but disgrace brings grief every day of one's life. He who lives in our mind is near, though he may actually be far away. But he who is not in our heart is far, though he may really be nearby. It is better to die than to preserve this life by incurring disgrace. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interest. This is a bitter truth. The world's biggest power is the beauty and the youth of a woman. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus, one should discard attachment to be happy. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. Do not reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel, keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. God is not present in idols. Your feelings are your God. The soul is your temple.